37-year rule as one of his deputies in the ruling party. Now, that statement coming from the presidential press secretary saying that General Constantino Chiwenga, alongside long-serving State Security Minister Kembo Mohadi, were appointed as Mnangagwa's deputies in the ZANU-PF party with immediate effect. And now, to talk more on this, let's welcome Dr. Martin Rupiya. He is a political analyst from the Department of African Renaissance Studies at the University of South Africa, UNISA. Dr. Rupiya, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, when you look at these appointments, Doc, are these two being rewarded by the new president, or do they really deserve their posts?
There are two aspects that I think we can draw from the appointments that have been made today. The president, in fact, on the first appointment of General Chiwenga, indicated 2 days ago that he had retired General Chiwenga as a prelude to his appointment. Now, we have to acknowledge that many Zimbabweans have cheered and accepted the role played by General Chiwenga in moving the country from the old regime to what some of us are beginning to call the new Zimbabwe. He played a critical role in that, transformation. And going forward, they followed the constitution in which he has been retired from the armed forces and also located within the political structure. And one hopes he continues to provide the leadership and the service that many Zimbabweans have really acknowledged and they've been given a new Christmas, as it were. On the second part, for former Minister Kembo Mohadi, in my view, the country has followed the traditional balancing between Matabeleland in the western part of the country, ZANU and ZAPU, which were the two forces parties fighting for liberation struggle. And on 22nd December, it is now a traditional norm for Zimbabweans to celebrate Unity Day. And that unity is given a voice and manifestation in the appointments of two vice presidents. One, of course, representing what I have, indicated, but the other deliberately acknowledging the role and contribution of Western Matabeleland and ZAPU. So I think the two appointments that have been made have significance in the new context, but also have tended to respond to the traditional reflection of unity that has always been in place.
Now, when you look at these positions and what has been the state of ZANU-PF until recently, do you think that these appointments will usher in a new sense of unity, or is it just the new president trying to build up and reinforce his faction within the party?
I think, Opel, we have to give caution and cause and credit to the performance so far since, November 24th, whatever, when the transition was made. This is less than 3 weeks. And in my view, there's been a deliberate move to unite